Hey everyone, Rick Bryan here. Welcome to part 1 of most likely 3 of a shop update slash cleanup slash redo video. I haven't really done a shop update video since Pug and 200 Cigarettes were here last year. But I'm going to do a quick overview of the shop. This is what it looks like right now. My plans are to do a complete redo in here. Mainly just rearrange all the shelves. The workbench is going to stay over there, but I'm going to go through and clean up everything. I'm going to throw out anything I do not need if I haven't touched it in, say, a year, meaning like this like junk and stuff like that. It's being tossed. My main goal is to get that generator right there out of here as well. As you can see, it's pretty much boxed 100% in. And relocate it to right here where the parts washer is, and the parts washer is going to be relocated. Right now my idea is where the air compressor is. Then this shelf here is going back there where that window is. That window, I might just end up getting rid of it. It's a good window, but it's just been sitting there for 3 years. I haven't touched it, and like I said, if I haven't touched it, it's going to get tossed. Then also there's another shelf over here, which I might pull out and put over here as well, in front of this window. That's what I'm thinking about doing. Or I'll move this here. This is a relatively useful workstation, but it's kind of boxed in. I might put that shelving unit right here, and then move this drawer unit over here. Then it'll be better used. We'll see. And then this big cabinet here is going to be moved right around where I'm standing, so I can work on engines on it. I can do other stuff with it, and it'll be a better use of space having that over here. And then I'd like to keep this complete bay right here open. I'd like to stick the racer in here this winter. I don't know how that's going to work out, but that's my idea. I'd like to stick it in here all winter. So I'm taking a little bit of a break off the diesel project, even though the diesel is done. Excuse me. Even though the diesel is done, like I mentioned in the previous video, there's a couple more things I gotta do on it. So I'm probably gonna upload these as separate videos, most likely. Easier, less editing. Actually, no editing then. So then this will be, like I said, stage 1, the before. And the next video will be stage 2, during the renovations and cleanup. So once I get everything out of here, I'll probably do a video and just show this shop does have a bit of space. It's just not being well utilized right now. Also, that filing cabinet, I'm debating on what to do with it. It's a lot of storage, but it's being right here is unutilized. Right here, I want to be able to store all my bulk stuff, pressure washer, which I also got to winterize as well. And I'd like to stick that red generator right there, under there as well. This engine here, I'd like to blow it up, run it without oil, and blow the whole block apart. I've been talking to a YouTuber about that, and he says to accomplish that, it does take a lot of work, which I'd love to do. There's my new chainsaw. I haven't even done a video on that yet. But I got some issues with a hole in the floor right here, though, so that definitely needs to be taken care of as well. There's also some problems in the front wall. The structure's all good. All my structure is good as far as I know. I'll do a good inspection on the sill plate up there whenever I take everything out and just check out how it's doing. But nothing's sagging. If you look across the top beam, the beam is straight. I used to have a huge dip right here. I actually had to jack the building up when I redid the front wall about 5 years ago or so. I jacked up the front wall, put beams in above the windows. The door used to be right there where that window is, and then we relocated the door to the side, which is better useful, easier to get in and out of in the winter time. That's whenever I was electrifying the shop as well, and I built those beams up top. All they are is 2 2x4s, and then it has the piece above the window, and those windows are actually insert windows for metal doors, which actually worked out pretty good. That's just spray foam holding it in. I'm thinking about taking those boards off. We'll see as well. But hey, the two 2x4s have held up extremely well. That top plate there is part of the original top plate, right up there. And then I obviously doubled the top plate, made it stronger, and my roof structure. And I'd like to also get upstairs to the first level here and completely clean this up. Up, the very top level isn't bad. There's a couple things I'd like to stick up there though. This bulk storage, really. I have that right there. It's a pull system for a tent. I'd like to stick it upstairs. I got no use for it down here. That Rio engine, I'm going to hold on to it. It's a vintage engine. I'd love to get it running someday, but that's another one that I'd like to store somewhere else. My old chainsaw, it still runs, but needs a chain. It'd be a good little engine for a skateboard or something, but we'll see. And then another goal I have that generator right there. It's a Subaru engine, but I don't know if the generator head's good on it or not, but the engine should be good. If not, I'd like to strip it, and most likely it's a tapered shaft. That's the only unfortunate part about it. You can still do some stuff with tapered shafts. You just got to figure out how to adapt it, or use the crankshaft side. But we'll see. I'd like to see about getting it running. It's actually the biggest generator I have. It's the highest output generator that I have. And then down here, my old welder's right there. My electric weed eater's right there. So basically, if I move this cabinet here and put the other shelving unit right here, as long as it doesn't stick out too far. I believe I tried it here once before, and it stuck out too far. That's the only thing I can't remember. But I could put it here, and then take that one there and turn it towards the back wall, right next to my big fan, which still works perfectly fine. But yeah, other than that, that's just a quick update in here. And the B4, like I said, the air compressor has to stay in this area right here. So I have a dedicated line running to the air compressor, so it has to stay within this area right here as well. Also, I like it in this area. It's in the middle of the shop. It works out pretty good. And I have this great big long hose right here. Got to figure out something to do with it. But that's pretty much it for this video. I hate having stuff on my parts washer, especially when I want to use it. That's the only pain in the butt part of using it as a workbench as well. But stay tuned for the next video when everything's cleaned out, and I'll have better ideas on where I'm putting stuff. That will most likely be tomorrow, or maybe later on today. We'll see. Bye for now.